For example 6, let's move back to tables of data and build a bar chart from one of the columns in the table. We will use data from the Cook County data portal, and we'll use the check register data for the last month of 2010. So I'll click on it to open it up. Here's the table. Let me hide this. And it looks a little bit like your check register. What we're going to do is build a bar chart to show by category where the biggest amounts are spent by the county. So we'll have to group the checks by description. These will be the categories. And then sort it from most spent to least spent. And just to keep it simple, we'll only show those categories where we spend $100,000 or more. So in order to do that, we need to do a couple of filters. And we will do a sort and a roll-up. First we'll do the roll-up. So we'll group things by description. This is what we're going to collapse it down to just descriptions. And we're going to take the payment amount and sum that. So for each description category, we'll have the total amount spent. So if I click on apply to generate that filter, you can see that we have the description and then the total spent for that category. But let's sort it by payment and descending from most to least. And if I scoot down a bit, I can click apply. So now we see that we have spent try to move that over. Almost over $7 million on professional services. And let's filter it to drop off the ones that are under $100,000. So I'm going to click on payment amount between $100,000 and $1 million, and then $1 million up to $10 million. So now we're going to see just the description categories where we spent $100,000 or more. So these are the top 17 from most to least. And you can stop here if you want the table, but if you'd like to visualize it, we can build a bar chart. Click bar chart. I'll have the descriptions running along the x-axis of the and payment amount, and apply. So now the data portal will generate the bar chart. And to make it a little bit bigger, I can close this and close this. There. So here's a way to take a look at that data and visually see what's spent by the county. And if you put your mouse over one, you'll see the detail, the actual amount. So in summary, we start with a table of data. We did a roll-up to group everything into its description categories and sum the payments so that we saw how much we spent for each description category. Then we took away the categories where we spent less than $1 million. And finally, we created a bar chart out of that.